Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary peeps. Welcome, fellow legends, to the zone between Area 50 and 52. I was really sleep deprived at some point. I can't fucking remember when. I said the word. I'm demonetized. So the rest of this is about to be fun then. So we have the Area 51. I was working at a restaurant at the time this was all going down, but oh my gosh, I remember the Area 51 memes, and then the dark time came with the plague, and as punishment for our sins. So let's have a gander at internet historians' telling of the legend that was Area 51 in approximately 2019. Holy shit, this is gonna be great. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, yeah, this is fair.
Aliens. They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for
Oh, Morgus.
millions of years. Just look up at the night sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up.
It has absolutely nothing to do that you're discharging a firearm within city limits. You're potentially fucking up there's reasons why you don't shoot something into the air, and there's also reasons why you do laser pointers in the air as well. Correlation is not always causation.
Coincidence? Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse, locked up tight, in Area 51.
I like how this is meant as a shitpost. But there are people that actually think this.
And so our story begins with one man.
What a way to introduce oneself. Holy shit.
Experience.
Can you imagine, like, meeting somebody on Tinder, Grindr, whatever the fuck you're meeting someone on, right? For whatever you're wanting to do. And just like, yeah, tell me about yourself. And you show them that as hey, this is me in a nutshell. Like, at the very least, I have shitty, like, video game clips of me breaking games to kind of break that ice. But that
Begins with one man.
that was legendary.
Experience.
Uh-huh.
On June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower.
Right!
Bob
Hi, John.
Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51.
I can claim I worked at Area 51 all I fucking want. Doesn't make it true. Doesn't mean I have anything to substantiate that.
And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite,
Oh my god. It would be it would be powered by Spotify, wouldn't it?
where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah. Huge.
View for your
I'm pretty sure we already have this technology. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a line of toys that already does that. You look on VTuber Twitter long enough, I mean, you're gonna find things.
yourself this incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced
The purposeful cut actually just makes it for me absolutely dying over here.
a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. We turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck? Is this?
turn the lights on, and
Hold on. I have actually done this.
all these guys are there. So
Not this. I have actually looked at someone and done this.
What in the fuck is this?
Oh, I hit a little too close to home.
We have, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big.
My dude, you still got to get that 5th ring into play. You are 1 ring short of enlightenment. I will say that. If you get that reference, you fucking certified legend.
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
What the fuck? What is happening?
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points.
Like, my model doesn't reflect that my mouth is just agape. It is in awe at this stimulating conversation.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle. Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh, my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up.
I want you to know that I apparently was so sleep deprived, I remember none of this. I have just blacked this out. This is effectively a true react. Holy shit.
I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking...
What? I'm not even doing anything.
Drop dead.
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
Deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
That is the best supercut I've ever seen. Like, holy shit.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beams.
Absolutely
And
free.
it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with knowledge,
Who killed JFK?
flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan with a spear.
And soon they were bursting with
Fluoride in the toothpaste chemtrail mixed on sleeps at night. No!
righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid.
Alright, here's the Google searches
Oh my god, I love that this is actually a fucking thing you can cite. Holy shit.
for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the idea.
And you see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
It would be a fucking 21-year-old at the time. Change the fucking world.
He
Facebook user wears hat, yes.
had heard about aliens in Area 51 before,
Uh-huh.
and he believed. He wanted to see them. Real bad. But what could he do? How could he possibly get into Area 51 to check him out?
He's gonna take to Reddit. He has to, right?
Think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51,
You would be the Akatsuki cloak. Don't shit on the Naruto run. We played our part.
I would be shot and killed. Scenario
Accurate. 100% accurate.
2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed.
Yes.
But Scenario 3.
Scenario 3. They can't murk us all. You can't court-martial us all.
If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets, then someone, surely, is gonna get through and touch the government in its special area.
So this implies that the U.S. military would ever run out of ammo. We'll let that sink in real quick.
My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They
Oh my god. I want this low-key to be like a reason that someone had a briefing at Facebook and like, we need to change to Meta. We need to like not be associated with this event anymore.
can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government, let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets.
Oh my god. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether.
Yes,
And
it
from
did.
here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
Oh no, that's a mistake.
There's a lot here to be excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society
The robot himself.
and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending button.
This was 3 years ago. Where the fuck did my life go? It felt like that.
Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees. People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid
Oh boy, they fucking did. Yes, they did.
the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is gonna raid
Why does this shirt say Deadcast? What the fuck?
Area 51.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
Nigel, a runner.
Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Silent, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's
You absolute legend.
doing their part. Are you?
The dude in the fucking Roman helmet!
We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Captain, put his gun down!
We need soldiers. We need you all.
And just like that, the game was on.
Yes, it was.
Airtime is the new campaign. You're gonna love it.
We're gonna sit and watch the NordVPN ad. Internet Historian deserves every bit of this screen time. Holy shit.
To be.
Oh my god.
Nord, to be.
Plans disappear.
Poor Nord.
Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I Nord. Nord on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and anywhere.
No.
Jan, a man of fortune.
Will you break these chains?
The Overwatch hoodie's what sold it.
But wherever I go, there you are.
NordVPN.com/internet historian.
No thanks. Look, I just got...
Hey, it was just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience, and I know women. Good morrow to you, my ladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international Netflix catalog. Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it when your dishwasher gets region locked? No more.
This is satire, and this is absolute gold. I'm really surprised that they actually like. I guess not, because I guess they have a good partnership. Holy fuck! Like, I want to know what the meeting was like, where Internet Historian showed them this.
Oh, I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new product, Threat Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think NordVPN.com/internet historian. Woo! Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I was gonna say the arms were what ruined my immersion. Oh, that cracked me back to reality. Holy shit! Oops, there goes gravity.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. Alright, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. You could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more seriously. Have you heard about their amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internet historian. Tell
WD-40.
I'm who sent ya. Ad over. Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a bit of...
Jeez, I really want... I wonder what the meetings on the fucking government side of this were like. Holy shit.
background on Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big.
Yeah.
Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery. Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of 2 men who were former employees. And how did they...
So, to be fair, there are certain things that governments, multiple, not necessarily just the U.S. government, can't necessarily talk about. Hence why there's a current political thing about classified documents, wouldn't you know? There's certain things we can't disclose. Like, for example, if a government, not saying any specific, if a government has foreign agents to stop terrorism, right? And I'm meaning this from an apolitical stance, right? Just like someone is trying to commit actual terrorism, right? Or someone is like a black market dealer or something like that, right? Like, yeah, we don't want the person's identity to get out and put their life in danger. They do it as is. Like there are, and it doesn't even have to be extreme. Like there's definitely things that like they cannot say specifically. You know, the guys that obviously gets a little gray in terms of things that should be told are hidden and things that definitely should be hidden are there's a gray area there. But like there's certain things that like they just can't say, and to a degree it is understandable.
They die? Well, not aliens.
It's not abnormal is what I'm trying to say.
But rather toxic fumes from burning garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people
tinfoil hat
can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality.
We don't know if there are minions in there. Homeboy has watched so much Despicable Me. What?
That seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft.
Motherfucker, don't you tease me.
Produce new alien tech.
What the fuck?
Breed the latest version of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell.
Nobody tell Alex Jones. Nope.
Well, that's over here. Area 51's over here. And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch.
Uh-huh.
They have that thing locked down.
Military grade lock. Let me tell you something about military grade. Military grade goes to the lowest bidder. It's often made with cheap parts. Not everything, don't get me wrong. I have it on good authority that military grade is not, in fact, the cream of the crop, creme de la creme, as people think it is.
So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes, several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire.
I mean, to be fair, like, you don't know what that is, right? I mean, I'm assuming that it's like, yeah, I mean, so first of all, you're trespassing, and not just are you just trespassing, you're trespassing on, like, government property. Like, that is one of the, so, like, obviously, like, being an Idaho thing, right? I mean, concealed carry, you can pretty much concealed carry almost anywhere with certain exceptions, right? Government property is one of those. Government property is, like, something could be completely legal in a state, but as soon as in that state you step on government property, you are playing by different rules. Like, it is completely night and day. And so driving into a, not even just a government facility, right? Like a military facility, just unannounced, you drive 8 miles into it, and you get out and you have an object. I mean, they're going to open fire unless they have strict orders like, they don't know what it is. Is it a pipe bomb? I feel this is, for the situation, it's not the worst ending, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's there were meetings after that, let's be real. Like, there were definitely meetings about that, and they tightened up security for this reason.
Was shot dead at the scene. And there was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
Fucking legends.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all.
I mean, they're pointing their guns out. Like, they're giving you clear, like, look, you need to move on. You need to leave.
And will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero.
Uh-huh.
The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip. Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks.
I want to say legend, but that's incredibly fucking dangerous just to do at random.
It's like 6 in the morning and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides to drive from the car park into the airport itself.
No!
No problem.
No, you can't do that. That is a real quick way to get arrested.
Drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times, before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up."
Unhinged is a light way to word this.
His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51. However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out. So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested.
Yeah, this is the logical train of events. Holy shit, were a lot of people's lives put in danger, especially on a fucking runway.
They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One.
Oh my god, of course he did.
And by the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob.
So if you're not, let's just say you're not, and you say that, that's a big no-no. That is a big no-no. You do not claim affiliation when none exists.
And someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights.
That's awful. Oh my god.
Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions.
Don't give this guy screen time. No.
No statements from me, he says. But you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last 3 weeks. Amazing.
What?
After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment.
I mean, this is a lesser of many worse outcomes that could have happened from these stunts.
Or so they say.
Oh, the CIA has to keep him quiet. Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, like Operation Midnight Climax and shit back in like the 80s, you have fucking CIA training dolphins and shit for fucking espionage. Cats. CIA has to be like the party branch of the secret forces, right? Like, CIA is the party branch, yes, no?
Ooh, how convenient.
Okay, so people have really died trying to
What the government doing? What the dog doing?
do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just one...
This is when I feel like this is when meetings probably start having to happen. They're like, I would, obviously we can never know. Obviously we can't, because NDAs, you can't say things, especially in certain spots in like the military and government, right? I would love to know what these meetings were like. I want to see someone with a straight fucking face be like, yes, the Storm Area 51 Facebook post has 1 million going, and the Naruto runners are a very strong sect of this. They plan on rushing us and running faster than our bullets can shoot. I would love to see this sergeant or whoever just straight-faced have to say this as an official report. Like, mind is blown. Or what? And they're like, did they actually call them the Naruto runners? Did they call them whatever? Or did they have like actual names to like make it sound like it was actually not cringe as fuck?
1% of them show up. Wait a minute. Run those numbers.
That's still a lot.
This many people.
Uh-huh.
In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid.
He didn't sniff glue, he just went the extra fucking mile. Jesus Christ.
In fact, the military took it so serial that they even went over the new...
Oh my god, they actually happened. Naruto running, the act of running like Japanese anime character Naruto Uzumaki, in which a person runs very fast with their torso forward and arms back. The highlight of my fucking year, like 100%. The highlight of my career would most likely be, I would love to, like, someone who could actually like have the PowerPoint and like go over what they went over, obviously without, you know, risking their career, risking their life, anything like that, risking not, remaining under an NDA. I would love to speak to somebody who served and had to go through these panels. I would love to speak with them and just get their thoughts on what the fuck happened and just do a bit on it. I would love to have an interview with this. Holy fuck. You can't make this shit up.
Nuances of Naruto running. This is a real slide, by the way, and it required a...
Yes, it is!
A real demonstration, of course.
Oh my god, who did it though? Was it the sergeant? Was it the LT?
Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief.
Oh my god.
And they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
Alright. So if the military decides
Predator drone bound
to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
He tries to enlighten again. he couldn't enlighten Victory last turn, so he's trying this turn.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
Oh my god, it's genius.
Willing to music festival. For the government, let's do this.
Alright, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019.
I'm waiting for this to make a resurgence at like a 5-year period, right? 2024. Not that I'm saying I'm going to do it. Not that I'm saying that I could see people getting sentimental at a 5-year, 10-year mark and trying to do this again.
The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts, set to take place in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents.
So no shot. I actually had to go. I went up to a really like far eastern Idaho city for a sword fighting event. And we had to pass through some like towns. Like holy fuck! Like you have like 120 people in them, middle of fucking nowhere. Like holy shit! It is night and day. Just living in city and like urban environments that are more heavily populated for years and years, and then going back to somewhere that's like, bro, there's like 10 people in this entire several square mile radius. Because that's where I used to live. I can't say where I was born specifically, can't say where I live specifically. I did used to live in a Southern California mountain range. And there was like house next to us, which was unoccupied like 6 to 8 months out of the year. House that was like maybe half mile away. House that was maybe like another half mile away from that. Like, it gets very sparse, is what I'll say.
And practically no infrastructure.
No town water, none accommodation, no public toilets, no convenience store. Oh, this is gonna go fucking swimmingly.
Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. with the deep state.
I would not be surprised if this was an actual thing.
3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E.
Oh, I get it. Because I get it. It's the party, but it's that they're actually forming a counteroffensive.
The E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Yeah.
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing.
His fucking face, the dude on the left.
Preparing for a potential inundation of people, and Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency,
Yeah.
and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
I fucking love that vehicle, holy shit.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that we can't cope with it.
Nope.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And I'm...
Hold on, Mark.
You technically did, Mark. You technically did.
Group D, the defense.
I'm going to take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and you're like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example...
I need to locate this. This would be an absolute hoot to do a fucking video on.
They caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're going to pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And...
Ooh, that's one word to use that, holy fuck.
You may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons.
Yeah.
Not automatic weapons.
Yeah.
Automated.
Uh-huh.
Whatever that is. No. Instead, they think
No, you don't get the machine gun, you get the fucking Terminator.
there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing, or a thing. So,
Right, so that's the thing, right? So what is it? At face value, we have understanding that we were testing experimental aircraft. What the B-52 bomber was suspected to come out of Area 51, right? We have experimental aircraft, and obviously in arms race, you try and, as the Cold War was, you're trying to hide your secrets and you're trying to have that competitive edge, right? Yeah, naturally you would have anti-terrorism measures and, like deadly force authorized for people trying to get on a actual experimental government/military site. I mean, yeah, this is just common sense.
Counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material.
Yeah.
Although nothing was found.
Good, fair.
And there's just one last group getting involved as well. The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching millions.
Well, it began as a joke.
Adjusting probe. No. He's just using the fucking chest strat, right? He's using the chest the chest vibe strat.
It appears the U.S. Air Force is taking these threats seriously.
Astroturfing campaigns by late night haha man number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
People who say they're interested just keeps growing. Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
My brain just needs a second on that one to I just need to unpack that one because clearly this goes before 2020.
You're a goddamn genius!
Fuck.
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously. Let the training
begin. Oh my god, I forgot that the Kyles was a legitimate fucking thing. Hold up.
We'll make...
Because we had the Karens, the Kyles, the Naruto runners, me on my couch up. I wonder if the subreddit is still active.
You take us seriously. Let the training begin.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the Raiders began training.
We train for Area 51, so let's go.
We all took this so seriously too. Like not even that a lot of us were gonna go. But we took this so seriously. Like it was just we were working as part of the collective.
Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies. Go on, make it happen. Pushing their will. Pushing their spirits. Pushing their minds. Pushing their friends and family's patience to the limit.
Who wants to come with me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the...
Why are you always here, Mark Zuckerberg? I just, even outside this week, why are you always here?
Metaverse.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees, and that puts us on par with the world's largest standing army.
So let that sink in for a second. Here, let me remove model. So the military in China, the Chinese military, 2.04 million members. The next biggest army, India, 1.41 million members. The Area 51 gang, 2 million, almost on par. Well, I'm curious when this statistic was actually taken. If this was like 2019, or if this was like more recent. 2 million. That is its own like tangible fucking force. Holy shit! It's just a sheer number. Whoop! Hold up. There we go.
So to coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
You can get out the tank. No, you're not my real dad. Get out the tank.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down.
Oh my god, yes. The battle plans.
To the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normies, the Weebs.
The Normies, the Weebs.
Facebook moms, the Kyles, the Chads.
Hold on, what were Kyle's specific? Hold on, what was it?
The Normies, the Weebs. Facebook moms, the Kyles.
So we're just gonna. So Kyle's will just ride the fuck out on like energy drinks and just go oonga boonga. Cool, noted.
Chads, the crackheads.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
So then the crackheads were the special forces of the group.
Florida man, the Australians, the gay Reddit mods.
Okay, this thread is locked.
And the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So,
yes, we did.
Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction that allows the Minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being
The fact that this much thought went into this is just fucking awful.
Although, not everyone was as tech savvy.
Oops, sorry FBI, that was an accident. You're definitely not on a watch list after that.
Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. Yeah. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
I mean, you legally have to say this.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take him out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges, so.
But it's 2 weeks away, so. Yeah. It's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
See, Matthew had organized Alien Stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation.
Oh man, the fire festival. if someone's got a good piece on the Fire Festival that I can react to, that probably isn't Simon Whistler, because I definitely want to respect that he doesn't want people to reacting to his content. I will do a bit on the Fire Festival. Holy fuck! Just out of the base overview, it is lovely, is what I will say.
In the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty
Oh, don't you worry. Cryptoland's got that one nailed down tight.
of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit, and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
and Matthew said, Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock.
Hold up, what was that? That's quite the headline.
Took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then...
Ah, shit, he cancelled it.
At the same time, Bud Light walks in.
It would be Bud Light. It would be the Bud Night, wouldn't it?
Bud Night, we're safe.
Oh my god, did this actually fucking happen? Did I like not hallucinate this?
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything.
I can't stand alcohol to begin with, but I have to give props to the Bud Night. Holy fuck.
You said yes. And then using the website for Alien Stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas. Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light.
Oh my god. What? Bud Light, what the fuck? What? They probably, they saw a business opportunity. It's probably extremely lucrative for them.
And also Pornhub, but it's a long story.
No. You can't you can't say that and just have no context for that. Holy fuck.
Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great...
I did not insert the cricket noises. That's just a real cricket.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even mortgaging her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas which has the former promoter of the first one and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point.
I feel like the military at this point is just like, what the fuck is going on?
Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess. People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket, and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas.
As one would.
Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah!
You don't know what you're asking for.
Encore now has come to an abrupt halt.
Don't let the aliens get you, kid.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know.
To protect my mind from interference. We have a wand.
I can't tell how many of these people are shitposting and how many people actually think this is real.
Don't let me leave, Murph!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff.
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones. Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name or is it still Alien Stock?
I think
his face!
I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life.
What are you tripping on? Holy fuck.
Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here.
Jesus Christ. It's beautiful. Having worked at a, not necessarily a construction site, but having worked at a plant, It's fucking beautiful.
Done a lot of work in a very short period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly,
I'm here.
toilets are here.
Fair and accurate, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite
Your morph suit is a little tight, my guy.
the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
I thought I support the word in the context. God damn, they were idiots. I still see this every now and again.
They had hoped for.
Just a fucking clip of the dude running. I still see it like 3 years later.
But they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
You think of yourself as being your own?
I do.
Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
Absolute fucking legends.
But don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman.
I thought this was gonna be Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka for a second, and I almost shit a brick.
George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Basecamp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold. For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now.
Might be to promote. Get him a little limelight. Maybe nail a acting job. I don't know.
Now things are kind of slow at the Heiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Hiko Basecamp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000
200 people.
Attendees. It's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here. Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is
When the brain cell gets shared. You fucking legends. You're just out there having the time of your lives. Holy fuck. I can respect it.
It's like the first of a big thing.
But it wasn't. In fact, it seems as though the majority.
Imagine like being part of the federal task force. Imagine being part of the the counter offensive, quote unquote, to make sure nothing happens, and you're just bored out of your fucking mind at base camp, like the one you didn't even want to go to, the one that you lost the fucking straw poll, and you had to go to base camp instead of Vegas. Imagine that.
The majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So after the first night, they decided to cut their.
The 3D one that was photoshopped in. Holy shit.
The losses cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because
you're right, it wouldn't fucking make sense. You're not in Vegas.
Basically, all of the attendees were stolen by
Alien Stock 2019.
And then the dark times came the following year. We paid the price. We paid a terrible price. The dark times were still not through. One day, we may rejoice and shitpost together in unison as one again.
We're going to go out to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
The Las
Smart man.
Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light.
But like, come on, 5th anniversary when?
Was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m.
Look at the guy behind him. You part of the CIA, FBI? What branch you part of? How many snipers you got stationed?
On a page that has 62 likes and 9.
There's the zoom in.
You have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Orlando.
No, you did not say Anne Orlando. Hold up.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Orlando.
He did say Anne Orlando. You know, why would Area 51 would be Anne Orlando, wouldn't it? Especially the fucking part with the knights and the bows and going up the rampart, right?
Missions were ramping up. They're adding more guards. Upping the security.
What was on your AR, son?
Operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards.
Oh my god. I can't tell what that's not a glass sight. That's a red dot? Red dot 3 or 6 zyme zoom? I'm having trouble telling because there's the Picatinny's AR-15 platform, probably an M4. I don't know. Anyway, why am I psychoanalyzing this?
Upping the security. And
holy shit, they brought out the fucking Cheeto. Cheeto lock. Can't do it.
Forcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating
the hat. My dude, your hat is amazing, may I say.
Raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a
like
undercover presence there.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
How many of you motherfuckers reported that tweet? We know who frequents Twitter. How many of you motherfuckers reported this tweet for inciting harassment?
Sorry to disappoint you, you
Exactly.
You triggered my trap card!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended.
You engaging was the wrong move, I will say that. You choosing to engage, I understand you meant for good intentions. You choosing to engage only angered the couch sitters.
Successfully having the tweet taken down, and
What did I say? I promise I did not remember this. What did I say?
Forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long, and forcing.
Last night, TVIDS Hub employee posted a tweet that says, "No way supports the Zanza Department event." I'm sure it didn't, DOD. It was inappropriate and we apologize for the mistake. DOD, let's be real. It's because it got reported into the ground and it caused Twitter outrage. If it had none of that, it would have stayed up. Let's be real. I know you have to say this. It's fine. Not that I have any inside information. I know you have to say this in response to that because that's how that works. But I know I see you. I see it. Do it now. Do it then. Apologize now. Taken down to mend later. Right? Am I making sense?
A public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The raid.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah. Space room. Oh, I'm sure it will be. To be fair, there was a fuck ton to go over to give this context. It still is San Orlando, goddammit. Yo, that means they got Gwendolyn in the basement. I'm just do with that as you will. Under normal circumstances, you are right. We have fucking Kira or like Lelouch in the background orchestrating the events. Holy shit. Sniped. would be a kawaii anime girl, wouldn't it? From the armadillo. How'd you get your ghillie suit and you to fit in there? Don't ask. Don't ask. That's all I'll say. Fucking hoverboards. And the drones, what the fuck? It's too meta, that's all I can say. Smoking these meats. See, I told you. He's always there. The moment you need him, he'll be there. Can't stop the Zuck. This one got me.
Toilets are here.
That was probably the worst of the fates. The limo driver's back. As I hear a lot, it's apparently only a war crime the second time. It's not the first time. Not that I could put much stock into that myself, because I don't know.
Yasuki Show. 愚かなさん、あれは浜で死にました。もう。
Danger close. Shinra Tensei. Am I gonna get copyrighted for this? Probably. The answer's probably. Tasukete? Audible gasp. You've got one thing, Senator Armstrong? Question mark. This is the Monster Energy. Oh my god. I hate that it's accurate though. Sonic checkpoint. Yep. Omoshiro ne? Hold the fuck up. What was that? I saw Epstein security footage. Polybius MMO. Bigfoot room. High-tech stuff. And then parking. Parking is below. Oh my god. This implies subterranean parking is of the lowest level. Where the fuck with the cars coming on the base level? What is happening? No! No!
Thank you for saving us. We are so grateful and horny. And yes, we wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs.
No.
And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
It wasn't quite like that.
Wasn't quite like that to a lot of people, but to some that was probably more realistic.
It was pretty close to something like that. Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Well, the million people.
Of over
that man was so excited to be part of a greater collective.
2 million people? In total, only about 200 actually went. But it's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice.
Oh no! No, not the Aigo outfit! No!
Outfit?
Our reality is a bunch of young adults outside of a military/government base, potentially a black site, chanting and cheering, "Clap those cheeks." This was the good time. This was the best timeline. This was the best timeline. Can we go back to that timeline?
Now throw him over!
People mostly behaved themselves.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions.
Yeah, he doesn't have to get put in a weird position today. I'm sure he's actually grateful.
So.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize. Get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock.
They're gonna sell that shit for a bank, aren't they?
Top secret rock.
Where are they?
You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the alien!
It's like Halloween, but we're just...
The YouTubers coming in are the interesting part, I will say.
Annoying people.
Hold up, one more time.
It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people.
You, sir, win the prize. I fucking love it. I am one of these annoying people. I should know.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No? You watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the...
Hey, you see the guy? He answered back. He fired back. I do. Have a conversation with these people. I would.
Rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes.
Dude, this fucking hat, though. What the fuck?
Security. For keeping everyone... just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Gotcha. Oh, no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
Yeah, I get it.
Feet pics. No, please don't. Please stop. Area 51 feet pics. No.
That's a foot, I see.
And this random woman who decides to just...
She just said fuck it and kept going.
Start walking.
She kept going.
Right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home. She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine.
That's actually pretty tame.
But soon it was time.
She just kept fucking going. She just didn't care. She was gonna pay that fine.
Time to wrap up.
The storm is over.
Because everyone's moms were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
This was you really had to live like the memes. Not necessarily even go. You had to live when this was like the memes going around, right? Like nowadays we have Amogus and stuff, right? That we can like vicariously live through. Like you had to live through this.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing.
The Zuck, he returns. What wisdom do you have for us, our Prometheus?
That I want to tell you about today.
because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
Hear it! Hear him!
We think we have seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number?
2.
Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us.
Ha, that's where you're wrong, especially if we get into weird paranormal physics and shit like that.
And potentially millions actually went, but...
What I mean is, good try. In our reality's logic, yes. That being said, if you start quantifying things by different reality logic, that's where you're wrong.
The evidence...
Especially dream sequence logic.
...would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water. Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican?
That one would probably spark an international incident. Probably.
They can't molest us all.
I didn't say shit. Hold up the face. I didn't say shit. Hold up. Damn it. There we go.
Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event.
Le gasp.
But overall, everyone had a pretty good time. Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for?
Who's the friends we made along the way? Is that where we're going?
It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Dame yo, Antaga
Lamau, remember when I said that we were going to do shorter videos and also more frequently? Looks like you fell for it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. See you in the next one in 2 years. Or check out the Incognito Mode channel. That has a lot more upload.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a wealth of content if I've ever heard one.
Goodbye.
Satellite from the beginning. Oh my god. So, that was an experience. It went fat. It was not 2 hours this time. It was not 2 hours. I'll give it that. That was an experience. You really had to live through the memes to fully experience. This did a very good job of bringing it all together and summarizing points that even I didn't know. But you had to live the memes. You had to vicariously be the meme. Oh my god, I'm getting sentimental here. Because I'm not on the React channel. Yeah, no, definitely. Please watch this video. It's beautiful. Go to settings. Activate Windows. The fact that there's this picture of the U.S. military official giving a demonstration of a Naruto run while giving a presentation in front of a slide describing what said Naruto run will get me through the darkest times. And thank you for this knowledge. Oh my god, I would really love if someone could in fact like tell the things. I would love to fucking like interview someone on base who had to go through these and just like hear just how weird this was. Oh my god, it was beautiful. The fact the front gate raiders were more polite than the rainforest venue really tells a lot about society. I loved how when he says he gets confused between Roswell and Area 51 when he shows a map with the two in the wrong spot. The deep lore. Oh my god. This was a beautiful experience, Legends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And hey, have a wonderful rest of your day. Later.